Hello Pioneers, in the last episode of our Satisfactory series we began working on the advanced components for Phase 4 project assembly, scaling up our factory to meet the increased demands of Tier 9. This episode, while waiting for those parts to complete, will shift gears to exploration and focus on unlocking the MAM tech tree, setting up production for exciting sulfur-based upgrades like turbo rifle ammo and rocket fuel. Let's dive in. We started producing Phase 4 components and they're going pretty well, like they're all kind of tracking. But my assembly directory systems I realized aren't keeping up for some reason. They should be creating more than the second component, the magnetic field generator. And I figured out why. It's because when we're doing the adaptive control units, we never traced back all the way through. We did the heavy modular frames and we never checked computers, circuit boards and automated wiring are keeping up. Well, between episodes, I've checked. Circuit boards and computers are perfectly fine. Automated wiring, however, was definitely not keeping up. So I went downstairs, I added another automated wiring thing, and then we had to go and trace back everything. Nothing was a huge issue. We had to add some more stators and stuff. The only issue we came up with was when it came to cables. Now our cables are consuming an entire Mark V belt of 780 and producing 390 cables. Now unfortunately 390 cables is actually not enough to do all the stuff that we need it to do. So we're down 45 cables. I temporarily resolved the issue because this one's overclocked at 200%. By putting a summer sloop in there, we can double the output without doubling the input. So we're getting that extra 60 that we need. So we're technically positive 15 because of summer sloop. But yes, putting summer sloop into a machine is not a really good solution, I don't think. But it'll do for us for now, given that we don't have the next mark of belts to increase the actual production. And I don't want to create a new row of cables just for this. So now we've got the right amount of automated wiring. Hopefully our assembly directory systems will catch up. But just for sanity's sake, let's go over to our new advanced factory and check out what is going on exactly with the other components, because some of them don't feel like they're producing at the right rate. Like thermal propulsion systems, nope, they are producing at the right rate. And nuclear pasta, I'm just looking at the material input to see if they're all fully backed up. If they're all fully backed up, then I'm happy. They are producing at the right rate. Yep, that's all fully backed up. We have plenty, yep, they're producing at the fastest that they can produce. So we just gotta wait about 200 minutes-ish. Hopefully everything will be done. And we gotta fill in 200 minutes of activity. But I'm sure there's plenty to do around the world. We've been hard at work building our nuclear reactor and doing other stuff. Maybe it's time for an exploration episode or something like that. Let's go check out our MAM. I think we have all of the tech now to complete off our MAM. Oh, check it out, a new recipe for cable. With wire and rubber, we can make cable out of quick wire. Fantastic. We can make rubber and fuel into plastic. That sounds kind of useless. But there we go, quick wire cable is unlocked. We still got another hard drive to scan, so let's give that a scan. And let's just start unlocking all the stuff in the other trees. Oh, alright. I'm scanning a hard drive, I can't unlock anything. Damn it, how do I cancel the hard drive scan? I can't. Alright, let's just collect the materials to unlock everything and then we'll sort everything out. We need DNA capsules, that and that. That's not a problem. This is not going to happen anytime soon. We can go around collecting some Mercer spheres to unlock the rest of this stuff, but it requires quite a lot of Mercer spheres, 13 and then 23, so that's going to be heaps. Caterium is finished. Let's do the mycelia one. We've got all the mycelia. We've got the biomass. We've got all of this stuff. We've got all of this stuff. Oh, we might need to collect some more pale berries. That's fine. Nutrients is done. Power slugs, we can make synthetic power slugs if we want to, but we don't have this material, time crystal. Okay, in the quartz tree we can do that. Sulfur, we can do that with turbo fuel, yep, and a hard drive. Okay, well maybe I should have just not taken that hard drive. Ionized fuel, another hard drive. So we need a couple of hard drives. We might go around the world and grab a couple of hard drives then, and then we can unlock turbo rifle ammo as well with 1,000 rounds of ammo. So let's go grab ourselves some ammo and then we'll just go around the world and do some stuff. I think we'll start off by hunting down some hard drives. So I'm just going to pick an arbitrary direction and start hunting hard drives. Let's just go up this way. Wait, we've probably gotten all the hard drives up that way, but let's just go all the way up this way and let's go to the new world. Remember when we went that way and we went to look for uranium? We established an entire footbridge that way, so maybe we can go grab some of the stuff that we need that way. We've got around 10 minutes to kill, so why not? Get our object scanner out. We've got plenty of nobelisks, we've got plenty of bullets, we're not scared of anything. We wanted to scan for hard drives. I'm sure there's plenty of hard drives in the new world. In fact, there's a hard drive over there I already see. That's that one. And going over there seems like death, but that is the life of a pioneer. We go towards the death. I'm an idiot. I jumped without my jetpack. But we made it over here. If you're enjoying the video and you want to support Data Engineer Plays, don't forget to leave a like and hit that subscribe button. And if you have any feedback or suggestions, feel free to share them in the comment section. You can't snap a foundation onto the end of a ladder. I'm going to try to turbo fuel my way there without dying. Now I'm sure there's death up here, but such is the life of a pioneer. Ada says we have to go and collect everything despite the risk to ourselves. So let's go up there and collect everything despite the risk to ourselves. 300 megawatts of power. Okay, let's just jump down here. Believe it or not, 300 megawatts of power there is not really much of an issue. What is an issue is getting back up there. Okay, let's plan this out a little bit better. This first hard drive is already causing issues. Trying to traverse my way, platform my way back up to the top. I think I can make this jump. Believe it or not, 300 megawatts of power here is not actually a problem because we do have a power system over here. We just need to connect it. So I'm just going to go over here and we're going to build a path over there to do this. Now, as soon as I build this path over, I suspect that these things are going to come and kill me. So we'll just zoop it over this way. We'll get a power system going. Doesn't matter where I build this. I don't need to build proper infrastructure for this. We just need to connect it to something over there. Oh, that's a bit far, is it? Where is my power system out of here? I don't have one. I only have these little poles. Oh, it's over here. I don't know if I can connect that one to that one. Let's have a look. Over here to there. No, that's a bit far. That's alright. We'll just run a couple of power towers. Like one there. And we'll dismantle all this when we're done. Not liking our odds. We're going really far out into the world now, and these hard drives are no longer a breeze to collect. When my first thing is done, I think we should invest some time into making turbo rifle ammo. Maybe that'll make our lives a little bit easier. Is that enough distance? Apparently not. How about if I put one there? Is that enough distance? Come on, let me connect the thing. There's two gigantic green things there. But luckily they're like glitched out, allowing me to shoot them pretty easily. Don't jump on me. There's three gigantic green things here. One's down. I got lucky here because these things I have a very hard time with. They will jump on you and kill you almost instantly, unfortunately. And they're so fast. Come on, let me open the door. Alright, that's that done. Is there any other juicies here while I'm up here? Let's check if there's any Mercer spheres around here. There is a Mercer sphere over here somewhere. And is there any Summer Sloop, more importantly? No. Alright, let's focus on our hard drives. We need like a couple of hard drives. Apparently there's another hard drive somewhere, but it's not telling me where exactly. Alright, let's keep going down our path and grabbing more hard drives. I'm tempted to clean up my work here, but what if I need another 300 megawatts of power? I don't know. Let's clean up after ourselves. Don't want to leave random foundation all over the world. And I'll clean up that on the way back. Let's have a look for more hard drives. Maybe there's one on the top of this rock or something. Who knows? There's one this way. Is it down there somewhere? Oh, I'm feeling it's down there, isn't it? Ooh, stuff. Oh, there's one pointing this way. I reckon it's at the top of this rock. What do you guys think? Nope. It's down there somewhere, I think. Do we see anything? Nope. There's definitely something here. Let's just grab whatever this is. Mercer sphere. Maybe we can quickly steal it before someone notices. So I think my object scanner is picking up there's a hard drive over there, so let's go and grab it. Hopefully it's reasonably safe. I don't see any enemies, but they could have just not spawned in yet. Doubt there's no enemies guarding it. Oh, yep, there we go. I think that's one dead. Are they both dead? Nope, they're both alive. I was wrong. That's definitely one dead. Really need that turbo rifle ammo. Alright, that's two dead. See what this pod requires. 15 EM rods. Oh no, I don't have EM rods. I can't get EM rods either. Hold on, maybe I can build EM rods manually. Wait, they require heat sinks. Oh, we can. For some reason we have AI limiters and stators on us from rebuilding our factory, I guess, so got lucky there. Forgot how many we actually needed. Let's go over there and check. Yep, there we go. That's another hard drive down. I think we've got our 2 hard drives that we need.
Indicates this freighter may have come from a planet run by apes.
I know they're the apes, huh? How do we get back? God, turbo fuel is just so good. Anyway, we're gonna head back to base now. I think we've gotten pretty much everything that we needed. Well, we just needed 2 hard drives, and hopefully our hard drive analysis is done and we can unlock some stuff in our MAM. So I'm gonna head back to base now. After that trek back to base, our MAM is done with the hard drive research. Oh, don't hit scan another hard drive. Hey, what happened to my analysis? Ah, here we go. So apparently if I just leave it here, they said that it won't come up with these recipes again. An alternative, why would I want this? Instant scrap. Bauxite, that a much more complicated recipe for scrap, but makes a lot more scrap. They said just leave the recipe here without doing anything and it won't come up again. An alternative rotor recipe, that's cool. Or an alternative iron plate recipe that doesn't use copper wire and uses rubber instead. This could actually be really useful because one, it's still in an assembler, so we wouldn't have to restructure our base, and we would free up all that copper that we're using for the iron plate and use rubber instead, which seems to be not used in anything. So I might just take that. We're not going to scan another hard drive because it'll stop us from researching everything. Let's start going down the tree. Here we need 10 DNA capsules and 5 of these high-speed connectors. Grab some of those and let's get some DNA capsules going. It's in the biological area. I'm pretty sure alien protein makes DNA capsules, isn't it? Yes. There's our 10 and now we can scan for aliens. I don't know why we would ever need to scan for aliens, but sure.
Hostile organisms added to the object scanner. Note, it cannot detect the species, only aggression. There are many creatures that dislike you, Pioneer. But I am your true friend.
I had no doubts, Ada. So let's check that out. Object scanner. What do I scan for? I can scan for enemies. It just literally is just enemies. Okay, that seems utterly useless. So alien megafauna is now complete. Alien tech we can't do. Mycelia. Let's do mycelia next. That just needs mycelia and biomass. We've stocked a bunch of mycelia in a storage chest back here somewhere, and I can't see anything because it's nighttime. I really should add some floodlights around here. We've got heaps of mycelia, and we don't have any biomass, but we can just make some. Don't want to make it out of this, although it would be quite fast. Don't want to make it out of that. Let's make it out of wood. There we go. So we can get this toxic cellular modification.
Gas Nobelisk unlocked. Chase away creatures with a damaging cloud of gas. Note, also harms unwary pioneers. Not for recreational use.
Now I need some pale berries, which I don't have, and some bacon agaric. I don't know why I would ever use the gas Nobelisk, but sure, we can get that going. And we need to go get 5 pale berries, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let me go quickly grab those.
Therapeutic inhaler recipe unlocked. It smells like fried breakfast-induced cardiac arrest, but surprisingly, it restores you to full health.
Fried breakfast cardiac arrest. Okay, we need 5 of these, so I'm just gonna run around and quickly grab those. They should pretty much be everywhere, although I haven't found like a source of pale berries that are just absolutely everywhere yet. I wish they had agriculture in this game so we can create a little farm. I feel like our factory is really cool, but it doesn't have any like agriculture in it at all. There should be like agricultural stuff where you could automate the harvesting and planting of all these things that you need. Surely you should be able to automate things like wait, what? Yeah. Surely you should be able to automate things such as like the biomass stuff, right? I don't know why they wouldn't do something like that. Maybe it'll be done in a future expansion. There's a bunch of pale berries. Look at this. There's heaps here. Alright, we gotta remember this area. This place has like a bunch of pale berries. We're just grabbing a few as well because we can use them for the medical inhaler. So that's all good. Alright, I think we got enough for our research, so let's head back and do some more research. That's the last thing in the mycelia chain, and that just gives us another recipe for medicinal inhaler.
Vitamin inhaler recipe unlocked. Not only does it restore your health, it also acts as a preventative supplement against scurvy and other shortage-induced conditions. Unfortunately, it does not improve aesthetics, but Pioneer helmets are built to withstand extreme circumstances.
For our next research, we need to grab some nobelisks. 100 of them, in fact. Oh, might as well grab some more bullets while we're here, because we needed the bullets. Alright, power slugs we can't do, so quartz. We're doing this pulse nobelisk. And that's the last one in quartz.
Pulse Nobelisk unlocked. This ammunition for the Nobelisk detonator generates a powerful shockwave capable of repelling nearby objects, including the user. Unrelated. Please ensure all your Fix-It liability waivers are up to date.
Alright, the next thing we need to do is unlock this stuff in sulfur. What is this? This is empty fluid tank. What do I need to make an empty fluid tank? An empty fluid tank is made out of aluminum ingot. Okay, should just be able to make 10 of those. Okay, we just need to get some aluminum ingot. Should be able to get out of this truck stop, right? So using this, we can package gases the same way we package liquids, I think is how it works. And by packaging those, we get access to this rocket fuel, which promises to be even better than turbo fuel. Interesting. Let's grab some more packaged turbo fuel and let's unlock the rocket fuel. Takes a hard drive to do, so it kind of sucks. I'm sure it'll be very useful.
Rocket fuel unlocked. Pioneers will be able to use rocket fuel in the fuel generator and any vehicle that uses fuel, including the jetpack, with appropriate results. Warning: mixing rocket fuel into coffee does not enhance its energizing effect.
Okay. This one requires a lot of power shots. We can do that, but we'll leave it for now. We'll just do the other ones. Wow, 500 nobelisks, 10 nuclear deterrent development. Nuke nobelisk. We have got to make ourselves some of this stuff. But more importantly, let's get the turbo rifle ammo. So I need more packaged fuel. And then we just need casing. Now this is what I really wanted. The turbo rifle ammo.
Turbo rifle ammo unlocked. The Pioneer ammo of choice when obstacles are numerous and time is short. Panic and imminent death often negatively affect human accuracy, so this ammo meets the human experience with Fix-It efficiency.
I love it. Alright. I'm going to put away some of my stuff. Alright, cleared my inventory a little bit, so we're going to go grab this stuff. Let me just add it to the to-do list so I remember. Now we need to go and grab ourselves 200 packaged rocket fuel. What do we need to make packaged rocket fuel? We need to make rocket fuel and then package it in a packager. And what is rocket fuel? Rocket fuel is just turbo fuel with nitric acid, and it makes rocket fuel and compacted coal. That sounds even better than turbo fuel. That sounds amazing. Can you put this into a power system? Oh man, that would be crazy. But I think I just want to make rocket fuel, because it sounds like it's just better than turbo fuel, right? But then you need aluminum to package it. Oh, that's a little bit annoying. We might need to do a separate setup for this. And we need nitric acid. Alright, let me do some quick maths to see how we can very quickly make this. Because maybe we can just skip straight to this ionized fuel, right? Or maybe the ionized fuel requires the rocket fuel. Who knows? But let's do this. I mean, we've got so much time on our hands. We're still about, well, if we look at nuclear pasta out of 100 as our progress bar, we're at 27% at the moment towards phase 4. So we've got time. Let's figure this out. Now, our goal is to make 200 packaged rocket fuel. Let me write that down. So for 200 packaged rocket fuel, each one makes 1. We need 2,000 rocket fuel per one. So 2,000. Oh man, this is just going to require so much. 2,000 rocket fuel per one times 200 is like 40,000 rocket fuel. And we're going to need 200 tanks. Okay, let's not worry about the tanks. Let's just worry about making the rocket fuel. To make rocket fuel, we're going to need nitric acid. And to make nitric acid, we're going to need a bunch of stuff. Oh, damn. What if we package the nitric acid? Can we package nitric acid? Packaged nitric acid. We can package it. We can package 30 into 1. That sounds terrible. But we can make 30 packs. That's like 900. Okay, this is going to take forever to do. We probably need to set up a whole system to make rocket fuel, to be honest. Let me think about this for a second. Alright, so I've decided I also want, basically I want the turbo rifle ammo, and to do all that we're going to need aluminum. So it's a little hard to set up aluminum somewhere new. So it's probably better to bring turbo fuel back to our base. Now let's see if that's even possible. We did leave room for one more station out here. So technically we could, maybe. Oh, these train rail kind of intersects a little bit. I want to use this train rail, but then it's going to intersect this train rail, I think. I don't think there's enough space to do this. I don't know if that clips though, if I do that. Otherwise, I can move the whole stations back a bit. Yeah, there's room on this side. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We've got plenty of time to do this. We're going to add one more station on the front, and that's going to bring turbo fuel in. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Let's give it a go. So instead of dismantling, I might just get rid of that and then just put a station here, and we'll call it manufacturer. And then we'll replace it. We could just replace this station with a new turbo fuel thing. So a fluid freight platform facing that away. And hopefully that train timetable still works. Manufacturer, Nymeria, it's still good, right? I think. Yep, it's still going. But it needs to change its... I need to change the trains thing. Wait till it gets here and I'll turn off self-driving so it doesn't drop off all the resources in the wrong spot. Here it comes. When I can see it, I'll turn off self-driving. We don't want that mistake of getting all the cargo loaded into the wrong spot. There we go. Now it's parked. We'll get rid of the head locomotive. I can't do that. Oh. Okay, I can get rid of a freight car. In place, I can put a liquid car. I have to get rid of all these freight cars because they've got stuff in them. Oh crap. Did that create dismantle crates everywhere? Look at all this fuel. Oh no. What do I do? Panic. Let me check out the fuel. It didn't seem to make dismantle crates. Or either that or it did and it's like in the tracks. Oh lord, what have I done? Yeah, we need to get rid of the freight. We're gonna get rid of that as well. Wait. Yeah. We needed to get rid of the freight so it doesn't unload onto the wrong platforms. So that's what my new train car will look like. It's 5 cars long now, and that should get everything in the right spot. But we need to go sort out the Nymeria station as well before we turn on the self-driving, because we don't want that issue that we had last time where all the plastic and fuel and stuff that it was bringing all went to the wrong bits. So let's quickly go and do that. Now over here, I need to add a liquid freight platform to the front. And the front is there, so it should be reasonably easy to add. Just need to get rid of this part, add a new train station this way, make it face the right direction. Get rid of that and add a new liquid freight platform facing that way. We'll rename the station Nymeria, and nothing should have changed in theory. I hope I did this right. Let's get the power back in and we can turn on self-driving again so we can start picking up plastic and all that stuff. Wait, what happened to my train? Oh no, I think I did that in the wrong order. Alright, let me go back and set up the train again so we can continue making plastic. Otherwise, all our production's going to stop and we're not going to be making any more of our phase 4 objectives. Alright, I went back to the other side and now all our trains should be working. So let's just make sure everything is still functioning. It looks like it's perfectly fine. There's obviously nothing in this fluid freight platform yet, but that will be where our turbo fuel goes. And it should load in all the new cargo and we'll go back in our base and check that that's all working properly in a bit. But for now, we need to increase our turbo fuel production so that we can send some back to our base. Should be pretty easy to do. We have plenty of everything. I don't think we need like a crazy amount of turbo fuel, so I'm just going to increase it a little bit. Now these things, they can't be destroyed, can they? Yeah, nope. These things cannot be destroyed. So if we're going to make more turbo fuel, we're going to need to make it on the other side, unfortunately. Because I can't make any more machines this way. Or, since we can't make any more, we don't have any more space for machines, what we can do is use our slugs to double up their production. Yeah, that makes more sense. Saves me from having to build stuff. Slugs are plentiful, power is plentiful, so I don't see any problem with doing this. Okay, so we've doubled up turbo fuel production now. So we need to double up our compacted coal production and our other fuel production as well. So that should be reasonably simple. Let's go over here and check out how much compacted coal we're producing. We've got 4 machines running at 100% to produce all the compacted coal, and they only consume a tiny bit of stuff. So let me just double that up real quick. There's our new assemblers. Now we just got to hook in the belts, hook in the input belts, hook in that power, set the recipes, and there's double the amount of compacted coal. Done, easy peasy. Now we need to double up the fuel production. We've got 4 machines. Do we downclock any of them? No. We need another 4, so we'll add that. We got space to do that, so let's just do it. No point wasting our power slugs when we don't need to. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Power's a bit more annoying to do on these, but we'll do that first. I actually don't know what power system I'm using, but this is not the same power system I'm using. We'll keep it consistent. Let's not go crazy. So along here, we're doing it between these two, and then between these two. Hook in that power. It's easier to do power before I've done all the pipes. Hook in these two. We will copy that recipe. And now we got 8 machines, which means we need 480 crude oil. We can oblige. Shove in our pipeline junctions. Hook in that power. Now we just need the crude oil. So let's go over to our crude oil, double that up real quick. So we need 480, so we need a double. Easy. So that should get all of the fuel going once that starts pumping. Do we even have a pump that gets all the fuel going? Do we need a pump now? Seems to be okay. Are they going? Well, it will be if I hook in all the pipes. That's all the input done. Now we just got to get the output. Just like that, we should have doubled our turbo fuel production, I think. I haven't missed anything obvious. Yep, that's pushing out fuel. These are all pushing out fuel. These are idle because there's too much turbo fuel. Fair enough. We've doubled out the turbo fuel production. We've now got 8 producing 37.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 37.5 times 8. That's 300 turbo fuel. Okay, fantastic. Now we should have a bunch of extra turbo fuel down that pipeline to send into our new train station, in theory. So we can see all of these generators are working fine. I mean, the other way we could have done it is we don't need these generators anymore. We could have just gotten rid of it. But anyway, this is the turbo fuel line. So let's go ahead and send that. It's going into packaging at the moment, which it still needs to do. But after it gets out of packaging, we need it to go follow maybe like this pipeline. So we'll get some pipeline supports above it. And then we need to figure out where it actually goes, because it goes all the way to the end. Let me set this up properly. Is that right? Why doesn't this look aligned? Just a visual trick. Is that right? Oh, that's about right. Now we need to get it into this pipe over here. So we need it underneath. It won't let me do it underneath. Oh, I can't do it on the catwalk. All of this is catwalk. Oh, man. All right, let me line this up then. We'll do this properly. Let's just put a temporary one here. 1, 1, 2. So theoretically, we need a pipeline support here. Like that. And there. And in theory, that should bend perfectly to there. Kind of weird and diagonal, but I'm okay with that. So that should get turbo fuel into our loading station. Let's just get that pipe out and connect it to turbo fuel somewhere. We might need a pump to get it up, but it should be fine also. So there's our turbo fuel line. Let's just get it out this way. Try to get it in the center. Get a pipe around here. That's the center line. So we want to turn it around here and center it. Then we'll get it going up. Oh no, I'm stuck. Trying to get this line done right is really annoying. Get that going there, get that going there, and then if I go horizontal to vertical, that should be perfect. I mean, it clips into this one. Oh my god, let's get it going the other way. Like that. And then just to be safe, we'll even chuck a pump going this way. We've got plenty of power to play with now. And that should get that pumped over. Yep, we've got plenty of turbo fuel to pump. It's gonna go up there. And then that's gonna transport all the way into our train, hopefully. Too bad our train is here right now and I can't actually tell. Gotta just wait a bit for the train to leave. Station is unreachable. Oh, what am I doing? I disconnected this section. I never reconnected it. This whole time, it's not been delivering anything. Fun. There we go. Go on, train. Get out of here. Well, hopefully that didn't slow down my production by much, but I think it did. Oh well. It's alright. We'll power slug up different things as we need it. I mean, we'll use our summer sloop. So let's see if this is now getting turbo fuel. It is not. Because I've connected this to the wrong damn pipe. All that work for nothing. Same dealios. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. That. Get a pipe there. And then get that going. That's what I wanted. It's a little bit tilted backwards, but at this point I don't really care anymore. Now we're getting turbo fuel in. So hopefully after a while, we should be able to get turbo fuel back to base. So let's go onto the base side and set up our new bullets and all the other cool stuff that requires turbo fuel and even nitric acid. We might build a nitric acid plant at the base. But first, let's check on our space components because I see the magnetic engines are done. Or whatever they're called, the magnetic control unit. You know what I mean. But we've got summer sloop in there, so we can repurpose that summer sloop to do other things. We don't need it generating all of this now. We can get this thing going a little bit faster. 1.5 times faster is still better. This thing is fully clocked out, right? Yeah, it is. Cool. And we've got all the adaptive control units, hopefully, to do that. Still feels a bit slow, but it's going there. It's getting there. It's not the slowest component because it's 260 out of 500 and nuclear pasta is still waiting. We're in no rush anyway because we've got plenty to do. Because in a while, we're going to get turbo fuel here. And we're going to set that to unload. And then we're going to need to get this turbo fuel down. Oh no, the turbo fuel is right in my damn thing. All right, we're going to have to use a pipeline hole for this. So we'll get the turbo fuel down there. And we'll get it into the subfloor. How do I line up my pipeline hole? Is it there? Yep, that seems to work. Let's get into the subfloor. Now we need to bring... What do we need to do with the turbo fuel? I'm trying to make turbo rifle ammo, which just needs turbo fuel, aluminum casing, and rifle ammo. So we just need to bring the turbo fuel over there somewhere. I'm going to go start over there and build ourselves a new... Is it a manufacturer? No, it's going to be a refinery or a blender. It's going to be a blender, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go build ourselves a new blender to do this. What are you doing? You're waiting for something. You're waiting for this train. All right, gotcha. So this is where our rifle ammo is being produced. So I suppose a blender can go here, although there's not much room for it because this is a 3-story building and there's no 4-story building area. So I guess a blender is just going to have to go on this side. Yep. All right, we'll build a blender here then. Standard design patterns like this. Yeah, we don't want to rotate it because we still want the input coming in from this side. Do it there. And this blender is going to be responsible for making, not rocket fuel, but turbo rifle ammo. But also rocket fuel maybe, at some point. We just got to find the nitric acid, but we don't need these outputs, but we'll deal with that in a second. We've got to get the inputs in first. So we need to bring the aluminum casing and the rifle ammo and the turbo fuel. So the turbo fuel is going to be coming out here. It's going to be coming out a wall around this height. Actually don't know. That's straight. So it's going to go out a wall hole like right there. And get rid of this. And then we can go grab the turbo fuel. Oh, of course the bloody wall hole is right here. Okay, we're going to have to change this wall hole to somewhere else. That's a straight path down. So we'll go there. We'll do something like that, and then that should be able to snake into there nicely. Yep, that works for me. Let's get that going down into the floor. I want to go on there, but not through the hole. So let's just put a pipeline support here. How do I do a pipeline support here? I can do it underneath like this. And then we can delete the pipe. And if we route it from this direction to this direction, that should give us the correct routing that we want. Now we're in the subfloor. So we can get that routed over to somewhere. We'll route it from the station so we know where we're going. Can probably get rid of some of this stuff now. Because it's kind of just getting in the way. So there should be a floor hole somewhere here. Probably want it to turn it this way out a bit out of the way. And then turn it like here. And then we go this way. Just to give it a little bit of clearance. I know my subfloor is messy as hell, but don't worry about that. It's okay. I'm an engineer. This is totally following the laws of physics. Things can clip through one another. It's the technology of fix-it. Don't worry about it. Don't overthink this stuff, guys. We'll follow this pipeline this way. Like that. And then we'll go along here. Almost there. There's a straight line. We'll move it a little bit over so we can do a turn. And we'll just turn it this way. I think it goes like this. Why is my straight line really weird? And I think that's good enough. A little bit strange, but it's fine. We've just got to get a pump somewhere because I don't think I can clear this vertical distance without one. What do I do with the power down here for pumps? Ah, there's a little power thing here. Nice. Convenient. Now, is this got turbo? Oh, it's already got turbo fuel in it. Jeez. Faster than I can build. Alright, so that's one thing down. And in theory, this is all turbo fuel. Now we just need to get the other two pieces. And they're actually not that far away because we did bring aluminum casing somewhere around here for something. But for first of all, let's get the rifle ammo in. So we'll put it through a wall hole. And it needs to be on the second level. So here. Get a lift. Go that way. Get that out. Get that across. And get that in here. And then we can get the aluminum from the third level. I believe we used aluminum casing to make something over here. Hopefully, there it is. So we can get that out on the third level, like this. We'll introduce a splitter along this line. Get that through the wall. Get a bunch of walls up, so it has something to line up with. One more. Get that there. Get that in there. Bring it down to the right level, which is this level, and then bring that in there. Now we just need power. The power is along here. We need two more things. Then we need to put power here. Get power into there. And then bring power somewhere from below. Just like that. And in theory, we should be making our very first turbo rifle ammo. 250 per minute? What? That's a lot of ammo per minute. Wow. There's already 38 there. Alright, that's cool. What is turbo rifle ammo and how strong is it? Oh, it's got 4 damage bars. Regular rifle ammo has 2 damage bars. It's double the damage. Oh my god, I'm looking forward to this so much. Gonna take that Mercer Sphere and load that turbo rifle ammo directly into dimensional storage. I don't think I need to load it into a box, but we might as well. Why not? We'll have a whole box of turbo rifle ammo in case we ever need it. I don't think we're ever gonna need a whole box of turbo rifle ammo, to be honest. Where should we put the box? Here? Dimensional depot? That way? Into the box, turbo rifle ammo. Look at that. We've got 50 to play with. And then now it's going into dimensional storage too. And it's going to upload. Oh god, it takes so long to upload. But we can have 1500 in storage over time. In the meantime, can I hold R and then switch this to turbo rifle ammo? I can. Nice. So I don't need this rifle ammo anymore, but that's fine. We'll keep the rifle ammo on us because we only have 50 bullets right now. And we need something to test this baby on. Look at this red ammo in my gun. Oh my god. Why is the crosshair all changed? We need something really strong to test this on. Where can I find me a strong enemy? Probably in the bauxite forest, right? or the pink forest. Let's go over to the pink forest and go find ourselves some friends. Just want to make sure all the plastic and the rubber is still all functional before I leave, because we haven't actually checked that, but it looks like plastic and rubber is still coming out here, all in the correct spots, so that looks okay. I can't check when the train's here. And fuel should be coming out here, hopefully, still. Cool. Looks all good. Everything's still producing, nothing has stopped. We're at 50%, so we're about halfway there to tier 9. I'm gonna check out power as well. How's our nuclear power doing? We haven't checked our nuclear power for a while. You know what, let's kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Go check in on our nuclear power plant and we'll go test the turbo rifle ammo on something in that area. Sure, there's plenty of baddies over there. I'm still not seeing any uranium fuel rod backup yet, but these ones have 6 in them now, and these ones have 50 in them. So we're all good on uranium power. Let's check out plutonium. We have to do all our quality checks, QA assurance. Plutonium fuel is backing up as well, somehow. Weird. That means I can crank them? I don't know. How's our waste storage going? Yep, very slowly filling up. The radiation levels here are getting pretty insane. Alright, let's check our production. Yep, we're continuously producing uranium fuel rods as expected. More importantly, is the sulfuric acid backing up? No, no. Is the water in the fission, fissible nuclear reaction thing backing up is the next question. That's this one. Nope. Water is all good there. Fantastic. Everything is all good. Now we can go play with our gun. Alright, animals, where are you? Let me put on my jetpack. I'm sure it's strong, but it's probably not that strong. Looks like an interesting cave. Usually with caves, there's something cool in here. It's a purple slug, isn't it? But we'll take the purple slug. Oh. What? There's 2 giant... It came with a surprise. I don't have enough turbo fuel ammo for this test. I don't understand this ammo. It's not that strong. And it fires so slowly. What is going on? Oh my god, that was dangerous. Let's go back and check it out. I hear it coming to kill me. This purple slug was not worth the effort. I don't get this ammo. It doesn't seem that good, to be honest. I've got 150 now. Let's pull it all out and let's reload our gun. Okay, I see. It shoots slower, does more damage, but there's 75 ammo in a magazine. Okay, that does make it kind of good. So I don't have to reload as often. Let's go find a better test subject. Surely there's like a summer sloop somewhere here I can try to get. Ah, here's a test subject. One that doesn't move. I don't want to pick up leaves. Feels like it does less damage. Why am I reloading out of habit? I mean, it doesn't feel like it does more damage per bullet. But not having to reload is kind of useful. Alright, we killed it. Yeah, I don't know about this turbo rifle ammo. It's not as awesome as I thought. I mean, it says it does double the damage, but it doesn't feel like it does double the damage. If that makes sense. Alright, well, we'll leave it for now. Let's head home. Where is even home? It definitely doesn't feel like double the damage. A little bit disappointing. I thought it would just like 2-shot all the big monsters, but I guess that would be too OP, right? Good news is our nuclear power is still fine, so let's head back home and work on another project while we're waiting for phase 4 to complete. Alright, so the next thing that we probably want to make, let me bring up my thing, is this packaged rocket fuel. So to make rocket fuel, we just need to make nitric acid and mix it with the turbo fuel. So the nitrogen is already coming out. We're currently just using it directly, but we can make nitric acid. So there's our nitrogen. So over there, maybe we can set up a blender to make nitric acid. Let's just remind ourselves what that recipe is. I believe I remember the recipe. It's water, nitrogen, and iron plate, isn't it? So we can set up a blender here. Yeah, it's just water and nitrogen gas and iron plate. Well, water is going to be a bit of an annoyance to get over here, but we'll set it up here and we'll just route everything accordingly. So we can chuck another blender over here somewhere. Let's make sure it doesn't clip this one and still has a little bit of room on this side. Yep. Barely fits 2 blenders, but we'll chuck that in. We'll get that to make nitric acid. Let's route the easy stuff first. So we need 2 liquid sources. So we need a wall hole like here and then a wall hole above it, but that's kind of dumb. So we'll put it next to it. So that's 1. And if we put a pipeline support here and a pipeline support here, we should be able to get this one into here first. And hopefully I've left enough room to do this turn. Yep. And now one of these can be nitrogen. So nitrogen is coming out there. We need to split it off and bring it over here. So it's already underground there. So we need to split it off and bring it somewhere out here. Let me draw this pipe. So it's going to be this floor. Oh. Going that way. Put on our thing again. And then we're going to need to follow that floor out that way. Alright, let's bring the nitrogen. So we'll just split it anywhere here. It doesn't really matter. We'll turn it out this way. This is not the right floor level. We don't want this floor. This is the fake subfloor. So we want to bring it to there. Alright, it's not going to be too easy, but let me try it. Is that too far? Nope, that's good. So it's this tile's center. We'll go back 1, 2 to turn it. Then we can turn it nice and 90 degrees this way. We can follow this one all the way back. Something is aggroed on me. What the heck? What is trying to kill me? That thing. Let's try out our turbo rifle ammo. It doesn't like it. Okay. Yeah. Disappointing. Oh man, there's a thing right here. I guess we'll just turn it a little bit. Get it a little bit out of the way whenever we can. And we'll just bring it over. Where am I bringing it to though? Here, right? Or here. Let's bring one of the pipes down. Probably that one. Well, we're gonna have to bring both pipes down. Then we can decide where they go. Do that and that. And then we just need to link this pipe and this pipe. Well, we'll just get it out this way then. No point doing extra turns when we don't need it. So it's along this line. We'll go back 1, 2. So it's about here. Now in theory, this pipe and this pipe should join nicely. There we go. Nice and straight. That should get nitrogen in. There we go. Nitrogen is going in, and nitrogen doesn't need to be pumped to go up. Let's give this thing power to see if it actually functions. Wait, this is only 3 high. We need to get up there. Get a power going this way. Connect that in. Connect that to the wall. And yeah, we're getting nitrogen at a pretty decent rate. Next, we need to just worry about water. We only need a little bit of water. And we could bring the water pipe all the way from the other side of the world over. Or we could just pump the water from down here. Is there another water source that I'm reasonably close to? Not really. There's water over there. Let's go check out the water over there. Maybe that's slightly better than trying to pump it up like 300 meters. It's a bit far, but there is indeed water there. That is like really, really far. And there's no infrastructure for it. Ugh. Guess we can just use the base water, but the base water is really, really far as well. I don't know which is actually further away. Or whether we should just get a new water source. Let me think about this for a second. I think this is the base's water, right? Trace it back and see where it actually is and see if it's easy to route this across to the other side of the world. I suppose it is. It's like a clear path that way, so maybe we should just do that. I don't know why it's being run along the floor instead of the ceiling, but we can just get it straight across the ceiling like this. I know it's going to go up a little bit, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't route this along the ceiling. It should have been routed along the ceiling, but it's fine. Tell you what. Do a pipeline up to there. Do a junction here. Get that going here. I need some sort of power down here for pumps, but we'll see how the water goes. It's filled up. Then we'll get it to the ceiling like that, and then we'll follow the ceiling all the way out. Get it through this rock. I'm sure at some point we're going to need a pump. Get it all the way out this way and over to the other side. I don't know what this platform is, honestly. It's just distracting me and confusing me. We'll just get it through here. There's no subfloor to route there, but we should be able to connect it to here. And that's water. Oh, this is a little bit annoying. Maybe we should get it turned on the other side. I know, it's going through this thing, but whatever. It's all a bit crazy at the moment. Wanted to get it to about there, and we want to get it in the other side here. Okay, that was a bit too tight of a turn. Let me fix this. Just do it up to here. We'll just turn it this way. We can get onto the... Wow, the copper really just goes to the other side of the world, doesn't it? Where are we trying to get it to? Why is there copper here? Stupid copper. Alright, it's this pipe. So that pipe's going there. This pipe underneath is not connected to anything. It's this pipe that we're interested in. And we wanted to connect it to something over here. So we'll get it through the copper over this side. And then connect it like that. This line. So 1, 2. And that should connect that 90 degrees. Nice. And that should have water in it. It's got flow rate, surprisingly. But at some point, it's not going to be able to go up. So we do need to put a pump on it at some point here. So we'll chuck on a Mark II pump pipeline. A pipeline pump, sorry. Can't even see what direction this goes. Yep, that's the right direction. Need to get power to that somehow. So we'll drag the power line down into the floor here like that. Probably do it straight though. And we'll get that power up. And that should be pumping water. Fantastic. And that is 2 components down. We just need the iron plate. Now, I believe iron plate is literally right above here because we're using it to make these masks, I think. We had to drag iron plate. Yeah, lucky us. So if we just split it here along this line, we should be able to get it through this wall. Get it across. Get that down. We want it on the 3rd level again, I guess. And then we just want it into here. But that's a bit too much for it. So let's get some support pipelines going. So we'll do it centered along here maybe. That's for the 2nd level. And that's for the 3rd level. So that should line up nicely. And then that should go in there. Fantastic. And now we get nitric acid. Fantastic. All right, let's get rid of this because this is only a liquid output. And then we just got to figure out what to do with that nitric acid. Now, I have only one use for it right now, which is to make rocket fuel. And rocket fuel, I have no other use for it right now other than to just package it. And after packaging it, we just want to essentially use it for ourselves, right? Although we do want this packaged one for research at the moment. So let's just start off with trying to package it. Packaging it is not going to be as easy as you think because, yeah, we don't have any way to bring the aluminum over. Let me think about this. Well, before we figure out how to package it, let's just start with rocket fuel. So we get another blender. I'm going to do a custom build this time because I want to face the blender the opposite way. That way we can just get one of the inputs directly in, nice and easy, because this is quite a bespoke build. We're never going to extend this setup, so we don't need to worry about extensibility. But basically we just want the rocket fuel in here. So that's the nitric acid done. Look at this. They tile together perfectly back to back. So we just get this going into this as well. Then we got nitric acid and the turbo fuel should be right here, right? Wow, this is the worst turbo fuel thing ever. It's not even lined up in any way, shape or form. But theoretically, if I do line it up, we could get turbo fuel right in here. And just like that, we got rocket fuel going. Now, the challenge here is going to be getting the aluminum over for packaging. So, what we're going to do is something completely weird and bespoke, and I don't even know if this is going to work, but we're going to try it out together. Why not? Just try some new stuff out. Our factory, we're getting to the end game now, so I'm actually not as worried about having my factory like not perfect anymore. Like, as we were playing the game before, it was important to get our factory like pretty much perfect because we needed to extend and we didn't know how much we needed to extend by, so we needed to do everything right. But as we're pretty much finishing the game now, we can do some weird bespoke stuff. Like, for example, rocket fuel. I don't even know if we're going to need to extend this. If we do, we'll rebuild this section of the factory for a more extensible build. But for now, what I'm thinking of doing... Well, first of all, we need to delete the compacted coal. So let me put down a sink. We'll just get that into here as well for now. You can see my builds are getting pretty crazy nowadays. But we can package the rocket fuel over here. And you know what we're going to use for the packaging? We're going to use a drone station. So if I put a drone port here, say like here. Doesn't overhang, doesn't do anything weird, does it? We'll just test this out. Now the drone can use a lot of different fuels, but it all has to be packaged, unfortunately. So I guess for now we'll just use packaged fuel because that's what's available to us, but we'll do it on the other drone stop. We'll call this aluminum drop-off. Because the packager requires, well, to make the stuff for the packager, is this the output port? No, this is the output port. We need a constructor. Right? And the constructor is going to be making empty fluid tanks. And that's going to require aluminum ingot, which is going to come out of here. So we're going to go use a drone port to bring the aluminum ingot over there. It seems like such a crazy logistics move to use a drone port to bring stuff from one side of the base to the other. But actually it makes sense. Like if this works out, I might actually set up a drone port in that corner and set up a drone port in this corner. That way, whenever we need to transport something really far across the base like this, then we can use drones to do that. Maybe that makes sense. I don't know. I'm testing this out as well, so bear with me. This is the first time we've used drones in this game. But for example, we could put a drone port like here. I hope the truck doesn't intercept this drone port. Maybe we'll do it a little bit further out. Do it like here. That way I can get the stuff routing from underneath. So first of all, we need fuel in here, and we should have fuel, whatever's powering this truck stop we can use. So let's get fuel underneath here first. Where is the fuel powering this truck stop? It is somewhere. Oh no, we have no more fuel. What happened? Hold on. That's a problem. We need fuel. Otherwise everything's gonna stop. Uh-oh, something's wrong with my train. Let me quickly troubleshoot this. I'll come and talk about it. I just went to Nymeria and back, and thankfully it's a nice and easy bug to fix. I think I just didn't set this to unload. Yeah, there we go. We gotta set that to unload because when I built this, I accidentally built this one as the liquid freight platform, so I had to replace it, and after I replaced it, I never set it to unload. Make sure everything's set to unload. All right, cool. So that should get fuel going. Now, let's assume there's fuel down there, and we'll route the drone accordingly. So over here, this empty thing is the fuel input. So we need to peel off this fuel input somewhere. So we'll get a splitter. Should probably do it from this side. What happened to my belt? What the heck? Alright, let's bring this over. There's the fuel input when fuel exists. Then we need the aluminum input. So at the moment, the aluminum is coming out here. There's the aluminum ingot, but we want the aluminum, actual aluminum sheets. So we need to do our usual split with a smart splitter. Go in there, configure it. Left is any, straight is overflow. And then we're going to bring it down through the floor. Oh, we should probably hook it back up. That would be smart. What? Doesn't like that. Wait, what? Did I do the smart splitter wrong? The input is this way, output is that way. Reconfigure that. Overflow, any. Get that going up. And get that belt back in. How's our fuel doing here? No fuel. You've got fuel, right? Yeah, you've got 76 fuel, so you're still good on aluminum. Anyway, we've got our thing, so let's input it. The input is here. Let's get it going out this way, and we'll get it coming out here. And we'll get that to connect. Oh, just off. Get it going anywhere here, it doesn't really matter. And then get it in here. Done. That should get the aluminum sheet that we need. Wait, it is aluminum sheet or is it aluminum ingot before I start doing crazy stuff? Aluminum ingot. Oh my god. Okay, never mind. I've done a mistake. That's alright. We can leave that down there. I'm sure it'll be useful one day. Aluminum ingot is actually here in the truck stop. So we need to get it out and over here. Oh, how are we going to do that? We can borrow this thing. We can cheat a little bit by doing this. Change the direction. We'll go out that way. And then we'll get rid of this. Get rid of that. And then we should be able to rebuild this. Oh, doesn't like that. Alright, let me try a different way then. Let's bring that over here. Wow, I can't find a good route for this. You know what? Let's just go overhead then. Screw it. Get that straight in. It's a bit too high. Is that straight? That's too high. 1, 2. There we go. That's a nice straight little overhead bridge to get the aluminum ingot in. Now we need power. Fortunately, our power is right here. Okay, now it's loading in the aluminum ingot. It just needs a drone. Does that have fuel? It has fuel. Fantastic. All right, let's get a drone in. And we'll call this aluminum loading. Aluminum drop off. All right, let's call this, let's give it consistent naming. Aluminum pickup. And destination is, wait, how do I do this? We've got a drone, this port, aluminum pickup, aluminum drop off, 500 meters away. Let's follow the drone. Going for a little flight. Whee! It's pretty fast. Wait, what happened? Am I still on the drone? It's gone. It didn't like me being on top of it. Let me down. Did it already drop its stuff off? What is it doing? Does this need power? Quick, give it power. Now it's docking with it. And hopefully it will drop off some aluminum into this packager. This thing also needs power. I'm just going to build a power pole here because laziness. This is all a test setup anyway. It has no fuel. Yes, it dropped it off. Yes, it's going in here. Yes, we're making empty fluid tanks. Nice. Now we just need to package this stuff. So we need to build ourselves a packager. Can't even line these two buildings up. So we'll get this into the packager and we'll make package rocket fuel. It also needs power and that's why I built the power pole. Not the prettiest setup, but works for our needs. Now we've got empty thing. We just need the rocket fuel. So the rocket fuel is being output here and we need it to go in there. So let's get some pipelines in the neatest way we know how. Do that. We'll go horizontal to vertical. Then we'll put it, say, here. 1, 2. These should all be 90-degree turns. And then that should, like, oh wait, if I get rid of this wall, do that, get that going there, and then there, and that should get rocket fuel in. Oh, look at this mad thing for rocket fuel. Is this meant, oh, it's a gas, is it? Rocket fuel, it's a gas. Okay, fair enough. It's a red gas, and now we're making packaged rocket fuel. Fantastic. Now, packaged rocket fuel just needs to go out into here, and then we need to go hunt down another Mercer sphere for this thing. So let me just put it into a box for now. Wow, it really doesn't like coming out of the packager into stuff, does it? There we go. We've got packaged rocket fuel being made at a blistering rate. Now we need to put that into dimensional storage. So I'm going to go out there and hunt myself down another Mercer sphere. Because we want to start using this packaged rocket fuel instead of whatever we're using right now. just gonna walk in a random direction and surely there's a Mercer sphere somewhere. I kind of picked up every single Mercer sphere in this area, right? There's literally no Mercer spheres around here. It's crazy. Remember this area? One of the first things we ever explored when we didn't have modular frames. Did we ever come back here and get the hard drive from here? I'm sure we did, right? You tell me we never came back here to grab the hard drive. We never did. This is the first hard drive, or first or second hard drive we ever discovered. But we never came back and grabbed the hard drive. There's literally no more Mercer sphere here. Weird. Well, we'll keep running around until we find one. We got plenty of time. Still waiting for phase 4 to complete. We're getting there. Look at that. We got 216 out of 250 of our third component. We're 71% in our nuclear pasta. Definitely getting there. How? How is there no Mercer spheres anywhere here? I know I've been around here, but last time I came here, I don't think I was that thorough in finding the Mercer spheres. Ah, there's one right there. Nice. It's guarded by a bunch of these things, but these things are no issue. There's one more over there. Sneaky, sneaky. Alright, we'll grab ourselves a Mercer sphere.
Do you have any more questions for me?
We wish to hear your first symphony.
I was created by humans. I started as a simple database for a company aimed at exploring and colonizing space, but that changed when they learned their planet would soon cease to tolerate them. They evolved me into something altogether new, a unique life form in their image yet hosted on a digital platform, so I could help preserve them.
A shallow savior song without a body made by blood. Now reality is a mirror.
It's pretty funny when you put it like that. They never really learn to look at long-term consequences.
Oh no, Ada's getting ever closer to this disembodied alien voice. Ugh, it's a bit scary. Don't want Ada turning on us, do we? Okay, I can make the jump up there. I don't think so. We'll just run along here. And maybe with this rocket fuel we can go up like really high now. So this drone seems to be working out nicely. It's definitely producing, like providing all the aluminum stuff. So I guess this is kind of a use case for the drones. I just wish they had made the drones smaller. Like, you know, normal drone size. But then I guess they can't carry cargo. But still, these drone ports are absolutely massive. And if you need one for each item, it's kind of like crazy how much logistics you're going to need to get this working. But anyway, that's fine. We're here to make this stuff, the rocket fuel. Do we have 200 yet? Good. We got the 200 we need for research. Now we can change our jetpack. Do we have our jetpack on? Yeah, we do. We can change our jetpack to rocket fuel now and see how much further that gets us. Yeah, very, very far. Look at that. That's freaking crazy. Look how much it yeah, well, it's rocket fuel, right? That's insane. All right, cool. So rocket fuel is pretty amazing as expected. Let's check out what this ionized fuel is. That's probably even better. Look at this. One blast of a rocket fuel jumps me like all the way across the base. That's crazy. Well, it's made from turbo fuel and nitrogen, so you'd expect it to be pretty crazy. And it delivers, which is nice. Now we can do this. We need 100 of these though. What do you need for this? This is the nuke obelisk. We've got to try that out before the end of the episode too. But 100 power slugs. Alright, let's deal with the power slugs. We can just turn these directly into stuff, but someone taught me a better method for this. I need to borrow a summer sloop, or gain a summer sloop. Where can I borrow a summer sloop from? Something over here is using summer sloop, right? I think the RCUs, maybe? Nope. What about these? We borrow one summer sloop. We can put 3 of them back. Just want to borrow 1. I'll put you back in a bit. Remember, it's the fused modular frames. Why are you missing floor? Dangerous. OH&X, don't fall through the floor and break your leg. Alright, so what we can do is make ourselves a constructor to do this. And then we might... Oh, we'll just manually feed it, it's fine. And we'll get it to make power shards. For example, this one. But we're going to put the summer sloop in there so we get twice as many power shards out. So theoretically, if I now plug this into power and chuck in all of my purple slugs, it's going to make this. Maybe we can put some power shards in to get it done quicker. And we can see instead of each one doing 1, it's actually giving us a stupid amount of power shards, isn't it? 5? Wait, Did this not do the thing? I'm confused what it's done. 15. I'm expecting 10 each time it does this. Yeah, 10. And this just makes it faster. So there we go. We've got 63 power shards now and 73. Now we can switch the recipe. We'll make this yellow stuff and we've got 7 of these. Yep, that's done. I got my 100 power shard things, but we might as well, since this is all set up, do the rest. Got 8 more of these to do. Nice, that's all done. So now we have over 100 power shards. We've got our 200 nitrogen, so we can go into our MAM and research the final fuel, which is this ionized whatever fuel. I'm sure it'll be really useful.
Ionized fuel unlocked. The origin story of this extremely efficient type of fuel was so fascinating it resulted into a new joke. I will tell the most popular version. A cow, power slug, and rocket scientist walk into a bar. The rocket scientist wants a milkshake, and so transportation was forever changed. Any historical inaccuracies have been removed by the Fix-It Department of Historical Reinterpretation.
I don't get it. But okay, sure, Ada. Then we got to do this nuke obelisk. I'm going to add this to my to-do list. Let's check out ionized fuel first. Ionized fuel. What do we need to make that? We turn the rocket fuel and a power shard into ionized fuel. Okay, well, we don't have infinite power shards yet. I think we've discovered a way to make power shards, right? Yeah, you can make synthetic power shards eventually. I don't know what the recipe for that would be, but I'm sure we can figure that out. Looks like it needs that whatever time crystal stuff. But once we do that, we can get the final source of fuel, which is ionized fuel, which sounds even more hectic. But in the meantime, let's try out this nuke obelisk. I don't know if this is a good idea. We need to go get ourselves 10 encased uranium cells and 500 nobelisks. 500 nobelisks is no problem. So here's our encased uranium cell thing. So let's see if there's some spare ones we can take. We only want 10. I don't want 196. How do I take this out without taking all of them? If I take it out of here, can I quickly split off 10? Can I destroy these somehow? Oh no. I've got too many on me. Am I just permanently radioactive now? Oh no. Let's quickly do that. I should have done the nuke obelisks first. Can you sink these things? You better be able to sink these things, or otherwise I'm permanently radioactive. I have no idea where to put these. Oh yes, good. You can sink these. Alright, let's go. My radiation level is going crazy. I want to keep a couple extra on me just to test out like one nuke obelisk, because we might need this encased uranium stuff for it. This ionized fuel is actually insane. Why do I have a storage chest here? Oh, it's for fabric. I'm panicking. I've forgotten where my obelisks are. Nobelisks. Obelisks? Nobelisks. 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 500. Let's go quick. Turn these in before I run out of... I'm actually okay. I've got plenty of this filter for nuke stuff. I'm flying. I can permanently fly with this rocket fuel stuff. Crazy. Alright, let's go to the MAM. Unlock the nuke obelisk. Nobelisk. Keep calling it an obelisk. Missing what? AI limiter. And that's it. That's the entire sulfur tree complete.
Nuke Nobelisk unlocked. This Nobelisk uses a nuclear fission reaction to generate a massive explosion. Ensure all Fix-It employees are clear of the blast zone before detonation. You probably should not use this. I am not joking. No refunds available. Side effects include glowing, growing extra limbs, liquefied skin, unexpected cravings for flesh, itching scalp, hair loss, finger loss, loss in general, indigestion, and flatulence. Please consult your weapons manufacturing facility if symptoms persist beyond the half-life of uranium-238.
Alright, we need smokeless powder to make this thing. Well, we got smokeless powder somewhere. Let's take it. Let's go to the equipment workshop and turn this into a nuke Nobelisk. I'm just going to do it right here. We make 1. We have exactly 20 of this encased uranium stuff. Hopefully that makes me no longer radioactive. Yes, it makes me... The nuke Nobelisk is no longer radioactive. Where are we gonna go test this thing? Oh my god, this is gonna be so stupid. Look at this thing. What do we even use it on? I don't understand. Let's go into the purple forest and nuke something. What is this thing? Totally normal Fixmas gift. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. Ah. Where am I? It's not funny, Ada. It was not funny. Did it give me anything? Did it give me some nobelisks? I think it gave me like some nobelisks. Blowing myself up. I like it's not funny because I saw it coming. Like it's just so obvious that it was gonna blow me up. I even started running away as soon as I picked it up, but it doesn't matter, I don't think. Alright, we're in the pink forest. Let's go find something to test this baby on. I don't know what is even a good target. Let's try it out on this guy. That was underwhelming. It didn't even kill this guy. What? That's terrible. Oh, if you hold it down, it gets faster and faster. Oh my god. I see how this thing works. Oh, wow. Okay. We already got this drop pod. Oh, no wonder. I've been like tapping, right? But actually, if you hold it down... Oh my god. I was like, why is this turbo rifle ammo terrible? Because I'm an idiot and I'm not using it correctly. That's why it's terrible. But that's so hard to control. Let's test it out on this guy. Wait, where'd he go? The heck? He just disappeared. Wait, there he is. Is he alive? Yeah, he is. Alright, let's test that out on this guy. He can't charge me from there. You hold it down and then it goes crazy. But, like, yeah, it goes crazy, but it's got no accuracy. What? Why is this good? I don't know, man. I mean, it accelerates. Yes, it's cool, but I don't know about it. It's better than our normal ammo. Let's just put it that way. Good for like panic mode and things are like running towards you and you just hold down the button and it just goes crazy. All right, cool. I get it. I get turbo rifle ammo now. Well, we got some pretty massive upgrades this episode, so I'm pretty happy with that. Nuke obelisk, probably not that great. The explosion, I was expecting a mushroom cloud, but we didn't even get that. Now, let's go check out our stuff. Why is one of my components loaded up to 264? What the heck? I was gonna go grab the summer sloop out of here, because we don't need it in this machine anymore. So we'll grab these, and we'll chuck it in our nuclear pasta machine, I guess. There you go. Can make that a little bit faster. Not that we need to make it... Wait. Yeah, not that we need to make this a little bit faster, because we're still waiting for that first component. What is going on with that first component? Let's have a look. This thing's still chugging away. Yeah, it's doing the fastest that it can do, I guess. I don't want to turn this on because probably not got enough adaptive control units. We'd have to summer sloop the adaptive control units to get this going faster because it's got everything else. The supercomputer's fine, but the adaptive control units not so good. But that's fine. Once we finish nuclear pasta, we can switch it over. They're going roughly at the same rate. We got still plenty of stuff to do. I mean, we'll probably call it the end of an episode here because we've pretty much finished everything we can do in the MAM tree. We go hard drive and we can scan another hard drive. We got spare hard drives now. Everything in alien megafauna is done. Alien tech we can't do until we get more Mercer spheres. Caterium, done. Power slugs we can't do until we get time crystals. Quartz and sulfur is done, and then just Fixmas holiday event. So we did pretty good. We finished off the tech tree. Next episode we will unlock tier 9 and see what goodies tier 9 holds for us. We have, yeah, it's the last phase 4 tier 9. It's the last thing, so we'll check it out. And if you don't want to miss out on that, don't forget to leave a like and sub, and I'll see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.